We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Cobras and the Thunder. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Antoine Fong gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
At the plate, Jonathan Adkins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Greg English. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 13 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. One and one the count now. And that fastball is taken but catches the outer third. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Digging in, Paul Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. David Lund, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
So striding forward now, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Taken, but called a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Saul Worthing. Here's a fly ball, well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Settling in now, Scott Franchise. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's really turned it on last 10 games, hitting well above 300 in that stretch, so he's doing all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's on fire, Dan. Everything is lining up for him to make a late surge at this batting crown. Don't try and do too much. He's been swinging the bat nice. Don't come outside of what you've been doing.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Worthing leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Standing in now, Mike Hayes. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Adrian Esparza, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he fouls this one off.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Brad Benton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
To the plate now, Buford Christian. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Now to the plate, Michael Wright. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set and the pitch. One out and a runner on third. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready now, Mark Lacy, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Striding into the box, Sean McKee, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Hayes has a play, and that retires the side. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tennessee is on top 2-1. Standing in, Michael Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Michael.
Pitch on the way.
Lopez.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Lund is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Hale.
Into the box now, Hal Hale. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in here right at 260. 28 home runs and 78 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1.
Helpful.
There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding in, Tiny Ryan. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a throw over to first. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Tennessee is out in front here, 2-1. Leading off the inning, David Lund, and they'll need him to get something going here.
David Lund.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Jonathan Adkins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And that one right down Main Street.
1-1.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
The batter number 2, second baseman, English.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg English. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cannon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tennessee leads it 2-1. In now, Antoine Fong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher, number 1.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, Brian Cannon.
Riding in once again, Brian Cannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Paul Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land out there just foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So stepping in, Brad Benton. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 2-1 is a check swing, but he clearly went around that time. No one out with a runner at second. This is flared out towards second. And that's out number one.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buford Christian, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a run on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate, Michael Wright, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
1 ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Scott Franchise. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Hey.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's out.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Adrian Esparza. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Mark Lacy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Sean McKee, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Standing in now, Sean McKee, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Runner going. Slow grounder to first. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The pitcher, number 15. David Lund.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Lund, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The 17, Jonathan.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Adkins. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Michael Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Al Hale.
Now at the plate, Hal Hale. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Tiny Ryan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0.
Ball that's out.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now in the box, Antoine Fong. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The left fielder, number 22, Brian Cannon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brian Cannon, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. The 2-2. Saul Worthing would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Ready once again, Saul Worthing, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line drive to center field. Adkins is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Coming to the plate now, Greg English. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. At the plate, Paul Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Brad Benton. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Scott Franchise. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes. Smoke toward 3rd. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Hayes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Hayes. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian.
Digging in now, Adrian Esparza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is fastball that misses.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Michael Lopez. And he lays off there, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's 6 out.
This is popped up. English is there, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Buford Christian. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, Getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Michael Wright.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mark Lacy.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Lacy. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Greenberg.
Stepping in now, Sean McKee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's set, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Outside, 3-0 now. Greenberg, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The 3-1. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Glenn Suarez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Too low, 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Digging in once again, number 32. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 pitch coming. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cobras are out in front, 3-2. Tim Lee gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Hal Hale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Lee has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lee playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. 1 swing and we are tied.
Into the box, Tiny Ryan runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, the pitcher, Ryan Greenberg.
Milton Otto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming in the pinch hit, Milton Otto.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Hannon. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Saul Worthing. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. This is line to left. Christian is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Aram Kirk has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Greg English. Here's the first pitch to him.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman.
Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Stepping in, Paul Taylor. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Brad Benton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Next up, 2-2.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Jeremy Kilpatrick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Kilpatrick.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Scott Franchise. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Mike Hayes, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Kilpatrick has pitched just under 120 innings, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Adrian Esparza, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, he makes the stop. Wow. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Guy Eaton enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way. Buford Christian is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Michael Wright, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Mark Lacey.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. Sean McKee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lopez has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Michael Lopez.
For Tennessee, the first baseman, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hal Hale.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. The pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out.
The batter, number 4.
So digging in now, Tiny Ryan. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Into the wind, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he popped him up. Benton onto the grass. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Sean McKee.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Franchise is there, and he has it for the out.
The pitcher, number 30, Jeremy Kilpatrick.
Richard Wise will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Richard Wise.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
32, Jonathan Adkins.
To the plate now, Jonathan Adkins. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Greg English. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is.
That's bullshit. Count was 2-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Paul Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set the 3-1, and that's low, ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. J.J. Zemecki will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Batting in the 8th. Number 11, J.J. Zemecki. Now playing second and batting 9. Number 7, Torrey Esparza.
At the plate, Paul Taylor. Here's the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Zemecki, a 6'4" right-hander, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. One and 0. Here it is. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch.
At a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. Went across the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Brad Benton, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Barry Sneed comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Corey Esparza. Now here's the pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ed Robinson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Stepping in, Brian Hannon.
The left fielder, number 22, Brian Hannon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Robinson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Saul Worthing. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2.
Full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Christian is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Digging in, Scott Franchise has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 offering rolled slowly down the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. McKee is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now batting, Buford Christian.
For the Cobras, the left fielder, Buford Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. No strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the back. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So now to the plate, Michael Wright, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
T-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Standing in now, Mark Lacey. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Standing in, Sean McKee. Here's the first pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
James Rain was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Manny Minton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. that misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he is going to deliver big time off the bench as this might chase everybody home. 1 run is scored.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Bases full now following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jonathan Adkins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Irvin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Digging in to try it again, Greg English. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Cobras are out in front here, 4-3. Jason Lee takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Kevin Nagy is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Adrian Esparza will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
0-1 the count. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two and 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring bring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The first baseman, number 8.
Striding in, Michael Lopez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Not shortstop. Hale.
Digging in, Hal Hale comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Mississippi pick up win number 70. Ed Robinson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Jason Lee records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.